Hello there, I'm Chrissy. You found my YouTube channel, Chrissy Love, where I review fragrance, and today I'm reviewing the 4 Rachel Zoe perfumes. So Rachel Zoe is a celebrity stylist, a fashion designer. She's been in the industry for decades, and she had a show called the Rachel Zoe Project on Bravo back from 2008 to 2013. And so she's kind of like a fashion style icon, and now she has her own perfume line, as all celebrities must at some point in their lives have, per the celebrity code. So I actually was pleasantly surprised by her 4 perfumes. I've gotten them over time through Scentbird. I've amassed my collection and reviewed them all, and so now I'm going to share with you my thoughts. But before I do, I want to say thank you so much for being here, and thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I post here twice a week with my fragrance review content, and I also post my TikTok and Instagram channels with scent of the day and other updates. But if you already have subscribed, then you're already part of the family. So thank you and welcome. So now let's jump right into my review of the 4 Rachel Zoe perfumes. I'm actually going to start with my least favorite of them so that we can end on a high note. So my least favorite is Warrior, and this has top notes of mandarin orange and plum, male notes of rose, tuberose, and magnolia, and base notes of cacao, patchouli, and tonka bean. So when I first spray this on my skin, it's a very juicy, realistic mandarin, so that's nice, and I get a little bit of dusting of that bitter cocoa. But in the dry down, it's pretty much just mandarin and white florals. And it's not bad. It's not bad. It's really fresh and fun and a little bit sweet, but it just feels like in the dry down on my skin, the mandarin and the florals don't blend that well together. They don't really make this like really cohesive experience. And performance-wise, it's only just decent. It doesn't really project that well. It definitely does not last long. I have to respray it multiple times throughout the day. So this kind of falls into the category of like, oh, that's nice. Like, that's a fine perfume. Nothing wrong with it. It doesn't smell bad, but you won't really smell special, and it doesn't really make you feel special. Like, for me, it didn't emotionally connect. And there's just so many perfumes in the world. I don't have time for the ones that don't emotionally connect. I hope you understand what I mean by that. But in any case, not bad, but pretty much just mandarin florals, and it's kind of just odd and doesn't really fit that well together. And the cocoa, you know, I don't really get the cocoa or tonka bean or anything in the base that would make it really unique. So yeah, it's just kind of lacking. So anyway, that is Warrior. But on to the next one. For me, Fearless fared a bit better. So this has top notes of verbena, cassis, and mandarin orange, middle notes of coconut and tuberose, and base notes of amber, cedar, and vanilla. And so on first spray, this is like a passion fruit coconut drink. I thought it was passion fruit. It's actually orange, but to me it read that way. So like a really fruity, fun, resort drink. In the dry down, it's pretty much just coconut flesh. It really loses any zestiness or fruitiness and becomes this like dense coconut flesh. It's very sweet, it's calming and delicious. And that amber adds a little bit of depth, I think, but I don't really get it outright. But in any case, it's a really nice coconut. Has it been done before? Oh my God, yes, a million times. But it is a really great coconut. Performance, again, is pretty decent. It has to be resprayed throughout the day, but it's beachy and fun. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, all of these perfumes are kind of like resort collection perfumes. It feels like they're kind of vacation-y, like kind of spray and go, and like, not very serious, which is actually fine. That's completely fine. But anyway, this is a really fun coconut. It is delicious and yummy and sweet, so worth checking out if you like coconut, and that is Fearless. I forgot for a minute what it was called. A little more unique is Instinct, and this has top notes of bergamot and orange blossom, middle notes of jasmine, lily of the valley, and freesia, and base note of musk. And on first spray, this reminds me of like a sandy beach. It's really salty and briny, and then the dry down, it smells like it's trying to be wood, sage, and sea salt by Jo Malone. And that it's just like a lighter version, which is not a bad thing because that perfume is really overwhelming to me. It's just really dirty, sandy, salty, briny, again, very beachy, resort-like. Performance-wise, it's not too strong. Again, it projects like for the first couple of hours, you have to really respray it, which is not bad because it's kind of like a unique scent. You might want to like layer this with something sweeter or something like more musky for nighttime, something sexier for nighttime, and wear this during the day on the beach or something. So this is like actually kind of a fun alternative to the wood sage and sea salt, and it's just a little bit lighter and a little bit easier. So I'm actually having a lot of fun with this one. I think this is more of like a scent experience than like, what she's wearing. This is more experiential than that. But overall, actually, I kind of enjoy it, and that is Instinct. This one is my favorite, and this is Empowered. And this has top notes of solar notes, flowers, and jasmine, middle notes of heliotrope and coconut, and base notes of vanilla, musk, and white woods. And on first spray, it's like a coconut fruit punch. It's really fruity and fun and coconutty, has a little bit like a synthetic doll's head note to it. And the dry down, it's basically like a creamy, sweet coconut with some great florals. The heliotrope, I don't know if it's the heliotrope or the jasmine or what, I can't really pick out what flower it is, but they're like nice, bright, fun. The solar notes add something to it. They definitely do come in. It kind of smells, how do you describe solar notes? It's just like a brightness. It's almost citrusy, but not quite outright citrus. It's just like a brightness to it. And so it really does add something to that coconut. And it's not that it's super unique. It's still like a coconut scent. But it's pretty. It's really pretty. It's just like floral coconut done right. I actually really enjoy this one. However, it's mostly a skin scent. It really fades away faster than the others do even. So you have to really overspray or just accept that it's a skin scent. So yeah, I would say Empowered is my favorite in terms of having a little more complexity, a little more interest, and being really well blended. So yeah, that's Empowered. So though these are not like hitting it out of the ballpark, amazing perfumes, these are decent perfumes. They're pretty inexpensive, they're really accessible, and I think that they're really good starter perfumes because they're not intense or like, heavy on patchouli or anything that's, really crazy, as they're not super floral. They're pretty well balanced and they're very commercial. So yeah, that's my take on Rachel Zoe. Not blowing my mind, but they're fine perfumes, and I'd love to know if you've had a chance to try any of these. I know in Scentbird they've been kind of promoting them a lot, so I wonder if people have been getting more eyes on them. So let me know what you think, and thanks so much for being here, and I hope you have a very beautiful day.